the levy is shown on the sixth slide. Show the increase, the bigger increase, of course, occurring in 2010, $732,000, and on the far left there, an $8,000 increase in the levy this year to $740,000. Slide 7, a lot of TIP activity through 2008, and with the decertification of the downtown redevelopment district in 08, you can see what happened is all that's left is the single P townhomes, and dollars are coming in to help service that outstanding debt. Slide 8, you know, you can take it for what it's worth. All we do here is just we compare the general property taxes in the dark blue on the bottom to the dollars coming from the state, which is the light blue LGA market value credit, with the 1 year having some disaster credit in it. Just get a feel for local versus state dollars. How do they compare? The state having a larger percentage there at 05, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the last 2 years that's flipped, where there's more local dollars coming in. The darker blue at the bottom at 52%. So the change really occurred last year and stayed steady this year. Same thing that slide 9 shows, with the property taxes being that dark blue and the kind of gold color there being LGA market value, all the different state aids. You can see the switch there in those 6, 7, 8 years, even 9 more state dollars in the last 2 years. That's changed. And you can imagine with the market value credit going down, will be even more local dollars next year. Okay, slide 11. Now we switch gears to expenditures. How money is spent. Not much change in general government. The first bullet, by the way, shows you what is included in general government. Each one of these slides, there should be a first bullet if you're not quite sure what I include in these things, what you report as general government. Very small change there. Variety of things caused it, but maybe the largest being those, as you can see in the second bullet, additional election costs. Police, as you might suspect, inflationary types of growth that you see there since 02. We've grown from 172,000 to 301. This year maybe jumped a little bit more than some of these other years. You can see in those 4 bullets at the bottom some of the things that were identified during our meeting is the reason for that increase in police this year. And then the facing page at the bottom, 13, compares your 301,000 with 6 other clients of ours that we felt kind of in the general population range, 3 of which have a contract with an outside organization and 3 of which do not. I will caution you that there are so many variables here, number of hours of service and what have you, that it's not always apples and apples there, but take it for what it's worth, I guess. We then moved into volunteer fire, the fire mill rate fund expenditures. In some of these slides we're going to break out some major components such as capital outlay, because you get such a change from year to year whenever a large piece of equipment is purchased in one of these funds. So we're down a little bit in fire this year to 100,000, but the second bullet there shows that there is quite a variety of revenue sources for your fire department. Property taxes, market value credit being just 27,000 of that 100. The donations, run fees, and county and what have you, making up the remainder. Ambulance, which is slide 15, we do the same thing, breaking out the capital outlay. There has not been any capital outlay since 08, any significant capital outlay. Rather, during that period of time, we had some bad debt write-offs. And what occurred here is through the kind of chaotic years of the flood, we got behind in the billing on ambulance side, and by the time we caught up, we were not able to collect all of the receivables, and as a result had to write those off. We'll talk later about the fund balance in ambulance. The fund is still solid. There really aren't any issues, but I'd like to break out that bad debt so you can see the underlying expense, which is the light blue, really gives you a feel for their routine costs of the ambulance.